for those that will tune in or tuning in, I just wanted us to introduce ourselves um, to you all. So, my name is Melissa. I'm an intuitive healer on her own healing journey, and I'm working with my ancestors and my higher self, here to bring healing to myself, to them, and to my family, and just out as much as I can. So that's me. Courtney, if you want to introduce yourself.
So I'm Courtney, and I'm an intuitive healer, and just on my healing path and the path of that which I want to heal, help other people on their healing journey.
Beautiful. Okay, so with our intention for this Facebook Live healing, it's basically just to honor the changing seasons, to honor this earth that we're on, and to, um, I would say, embrace change and newness and letting go and all of the things that we all deal with. So, is there anything else you'd like to add, Courtney?
No, that's a pretty good starting point. I think you've said it really, really well. Just to clear out all the things that no longer serve us anymore, all the negative. Our bag, kind of let go of our bags of crap, so to speak. And just welcome spring, welcoming new beginnings, new possibilities, new opportunities, new adventures, welcoming a new us, a new self. So yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so if I think we're set for you to open the sacred circle.
All right. Today I'd like to call upon Archangel Michael for his protection and his guidance through this journey of healing. To work side by side, all of us, each and every one of us. I'd also like to call upon Archangel Uriel to help acknowledge the light within all people, and to acknowledge and knowledge to help heal and interpret and decode messages from our inner voice. I'd like to call upon my higher self and the higher self of Melissa today, and everyone watching now and in the future. I'd like to call upon my spirit guides, my spirit animals, my ancestors. I'd like to call upon Melissa's spirit guides, her spirit animals, her ancestors, her angels. And I'd like to call upon everybody else's ancestors, their spirit guides, their angels. And I'd also like to call upon Spirit to work through me and Melissa today, to work shoulder to shoulder, to deliver a powerful healing to everyone watching, and to even to those who are not watching today or in the future, to help us stay aligned, to stay on our path, to give us messages today, to support us with love. Aho.
Thank you for that. That was really beautiful. Okay, so now that we got this sacred space set up, we're gonna go ahead and do some oracle and tarot cards.
For anyone watching that is watching now or later, and that doesn't know Melissa, she's very, very intuitive and really, really good with her cards. She's got a really, really good relationship with her cards, and we've been doing she's been pulling a few cards for us before our healing today, and they've just been like, ooh, spot on. So I'm really excited to see what's in store for everyone with these cards right now.
I'm excited too. Thank you for that, Courtney.
No worries.
Okay, so I'm going to pull from three. Um, one tarot is the Green Witch Tarot, and then from Earth Magic and from Moonology Oracle. So I was thinking, like, as we were planning and everything, that I wanted to incorporate the moon as well. And I was like, okay, so the fall that we're saying is like letting go. That can be related to the full moon because that's when we release what no longer serves us. And then the new moon, spring, you know, like we were saying, bringing in those manifestations. And yeah, I was thinking of that.
That's beautiful.
So for the Green Witch, we got the Two of Pentacles, and it looks like a balance. So I feel that with regardless of what it is, like we're letting go or bringing in, there's still gonna be a need for us to find that balance. Overall, I'd say. So the Two of Pentacles is, yeah, it says balancing finances, learning new skills, agile with finances, energy for attaining goals, next phase in work begins. Um, yeah, so balancing and finances more specifically. Um, that makes me feel like the energy that I feel is like just abundance. So it also feels like money is gonna be like coming in for some people. I don't know for who, but it just feels like that richness um, within.
I love money and money loves me.
Yes, I love
Thank
money.
you.
And then the card that we got for the Earth Magic, thank you, thank you, thank you. Gaia made a special appearance. So it's Gaia and nurturing, and what I'm feeling from that right now is she's just very glad that we're doing this for ourselves and for her in the end. Um, so that's what I'm getting, but I will read what it says. Okay. Receiving can be a sacred act if your intention is to honor spirit. It is as holy as giving when performed with a humble and open heart. This is even truer when receiving much needed nurturing, so let others give to you. It may be a stretch to do so at times because of childhood conditioning, but that habit can be overcome. Your wounds can be healed. One way to achieve this is to nurture yourself and allow others to nurture you. So I think that this is a great space for anyone that wants some nurturing and doesn't really know how, because you don't need much other than a phone or a computer or something that you can rewatch this. So I'm really grateful for the presence of the earth showing up. Um, did that resonate with you at all, Courtney?
Definitely. Yep. I think that was really, really fitting. That was actually a really beautiful card to be pulled today.
I know. I'm like, we're honoring her. So she was like, thank you for doing this. That's what I felt.
Yeah. That gratitude is, I pass that gratitude straight back to her 100 times.
Yeah. Okay. So for the moon, the card that came out is full moon in Capricorn. And it says the end of a tough cycle approaches. Thank goodness. So I'll read that right now. Okay. I feel like this is also going to be a money card because Capricorns are like hardworking, so I'm thinking like work and money. But okay, so how hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you're wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card can be a strong sign to make an exit. The end of a rough time is forecast. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. With a love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. Um, so attune to the moon, like the affirmation says, release control and trust the universe. Um, yeah. So at the bottom of the deck, we have faith in your dreams. So I think that's just a very good reminder for everyone, because when we allow, like it said, another card, like if we allow our conditioning, if we allow previous belief systems to prevent us from living our wildest dreams and, like, the best life that we could imagine, then we're gonna feel like we're missing out. We're gonna feel like miserable and not know what's wrong. And I say this because that's how I felt. So um yeah, those are the messages that we have for today.
Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. Thank you. And if anyone watches this later, and anything resonated, you can go ahead and comment it. That'd be really cool just to know um, what part resonated with you. So I'm really glad that I got to do the cards today. So thank you, thank you, thank you, to myself, to Courtney, to the opportunities, to our higher selves, to our inner child, to our ancestors, to our protectors, to our intuition, to love, to healing. Just, I'm very grateful um, to be here. And I think if we're ready, we can go ahead and get started on the meditation.
Yep.
Yeah? Okay.
We've got some really, really exciting, magical things happening with this one. This is a little bit different to the ones that I've been doing lately. I feel that this one's going to be a lot more powerful than the ones I've been doing lately. So I'm really excited for everyone to be a part of this and to experience this and walk this journey with us.
I know. I'm really excited for them too. So, as we mentioned in the post, um, I'm in California in the United States, and we are today is the first day of autumn, of fall. So what we related with that was letting go of what no longer serves us. It's getting closer to winter, so I think of it like our hibernation, our deep healing time, and the fall is just allowing us to not bring things that we don't really need into the next season and the next part of our life and the next chapter. So for Courtney, um, if you want to explain like the spring part just to those that are watching.
Yep. So spring, we've already started spring. We're not too far into it, although I'm in Queensland, Australia. So it kind of feels like we're about to skip spring altogether and just go straight to summer. But spring is all about renewal. It's all about the birth of new things, like the flowers and the trees that are coming back to life, and the flowers that spring up with new life for our personal lives and for us. That means new beginnings. It could mean new jobs, new relationships, new opportunities. It's a time to be creative as well. So getting into things that really feed your soul, that really, really kind of put you in the zone and just make you feel so bubbly and loving inside, basically. So we felt that working both with, because we're in two different countries at the moment, one being the fall or autumn and spring here in Australia, we thought that that was really, really fitting for this healing, and we've made this healing around both of those, and we're bringing in both the fall and spring, the old and the new, to put that together in this really powerful healing. And I feel that it's going to be really, really powerful. That's just the word that kept coming to both of us. Me particularly, the last few days, especially when we were planning this, it was just so much power with this healing. And yeah, I'm just really grateful to be able to offer this, the releasing of the old and the birth of the new, the renewal for everyone. So yay.
I know. Thank you for that. So now you know, we're working with both aspects of letting go and bringing in. And we have this guided meditation ready for those that are watching that will watch in the future. So just take a moment to get yourself comfortable in the chair that you're in the position, and close your eyes or soften your gaze so that you can start to focus within, start to focus on your breath, and just take a little journey with us, basically. So I want to invite you all to the desert. We're going to have a little ceremony. And we have a fire pit ready. We have flowers ready. We have wind chimes ready. We have everything ready for you. You just need to walk. You just need to take the next steps and start walking towards the fire pit and find a seat that makes you feel comfortable. You hear the fire crackling. You hear the wind. You see the cacti, the desert animals, the desert insects. You feel the full moon above you, reflecting, shining. And as you're taking your seat, you start taking a couple deep breaths. You feel gratitude for these, opening yourself up to love, to healing, to letting go. And I'm going to pass it over to Courtney to guide us into releasing.
Now, as you're laying or sitting in this comfortable space and you're by the fire, listening to the crackling sounds, feeling the warmth, I want you to think of those things that no longer serve you. those things that you want to let go of. They could be emotions, they could be traumas, they could be jobs that no longer serve you, relationships, friendships. It could be old clothing that no longer serves you, that needs to go. Whatever that is coming to you, just bring that to the surface. Envision in your mind what needs to be let go of, what no longer serves you. Let spirit guide you, present you with these things. You might have an inner voice telling you what that is. You might have visions of what that is. You might also have a deep knowing of what that is. And as that's coming up to the surface, I want you to hold on to it and experience it for everything that it is. Hold it in a place of gratitude, because up until now it did serve you. It has helped you. For some, it's kept you alive. For some, it did show love. It fought. It healed. So just give gratitude, whatever it is that you're letting go of today. And I want you to thank it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the healing that you've provided me, for keeping me safe and alive to this point, for teaching me, for serving me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now with those things that we're releasing today, that we're letting go of today, we're all going together to stand up and we're going to walk to the fire. Feeling the fire get warmer and warmer as we move closer to it. And we're going to take everything in our hands that we're releasing today, that we're letting go of, we're going to place that in our hands. And again, we're going to give it gratitude and thanks. When you're ready, you're going to place that into the fire. Whether you need to throw that in the fire, delicately place in the fire, sprinkle into the fire, it's all going into our ceremonial fire today. We're going to give all these things we're letting go of back to the earth and to the element of fire. Just pour it all out from your hands into this beautiful, roaring, magnificent fire that's going to take all of those things that no longer serve us. Now I'll pass it back over to Melissa to guide you through our next phase.
With so much gratitude in our hearts, with so much love in our hearts, we express what we feel. We express love. We express gratitude. If we're feeling emotions, if we're feeling pain, we express it safely, nurturing ourselves along that path. And now that we've let go, we want to shake things up a little bit. We want to clear our mind. If you want to stretch your fingers, stretch your toes, stretch your muscles. Let go of the energy that was holding you down and start to feel the lightness coming back into your body. Start to feel the great health that you have. Start to feel energy for life. And now that we've made a little room for things to start blossoming, we want to start calling in the new beginnings, the new habits, the new relationships, the new goals that we want to start blossoming into our lives, that we want to create, that we want to manifest into our lives. And we're calling them in with all of the confidence in the world, knowing that they are already ours, knowing that they are already possible. And we stick with the feeling of joy and of gratitude and of possibility and of newness. And we save it for later. We save that feeling. We save the new confidence, healing, love. And now we have some affirmations and a beautiful prayer to continue.
So you can either say these with me, and I'll try and go slow so that you can follow, and you can either say this out loud, or you can say this in your mind to yourself. But it really helps if you do say these things, because it will really affirm and set in stone what we're about to say. Sets in the bringing of the new. So if you feel comfortable to say that out loud, please say this out loud. And if you don't feel comfortable or you're not in the space to say this out loud, just say it inside yourself. Say it to yourself in your mind. I am willing to try new things. I am willing to make mistakes and grow. I do not fail as long as I try. I only move in new direction. With profound wisdom. I cannot open new doors with old keys. So I will unlock new possibilities by being open to new beginnings. Spirit, I thank you for a fresh start today. Thank you for the reminder of renewal that spring represents to us in the earth. You spring forth a new thing. I am excited and expectant of your goodness in this spring season. Thank you, Spirit. Prepare me for all the new and wonderful things you have for my life. Help me to let go of the old things that hold me back. The things that do not bring me life. The things that keep me living in the past. I will cling to my new identity and spirit. Help me to keep springing forward in my journey with you. Aho.
That was so beautiful. I want to welcome everyone that is still on this journey to feel that gratitude again. To feel the gratitude for being alive, for being able to be in this present moment, to be able to try again, to be able to heal again, to be able to love again, to be able to succeed again, to be able to fail again. As long as we are going on the path of the greater good, and we're doing things that make us happy, that make us joyful and healing, then there's nothing wrong with that. And I want to just remind everyone that you are perfect as you are. There is nothing wrong with you, and you are destined for so much beauty and greatness in this life. And I want you to feel that in this moment and be grateful for yourself, because you've overcome so much and you have so much to show yourself and to show the world and to give and to receive. So I want us to continue with feeling our breath, with those deep inhales, and just take some slow, deep breaths. So we can just inhale through the nose. Inhale all the new beginnings. Exhale what no longer serves you. Inhale growth, healing, expansion. Let go self-doubt. Inhale love. Exhale hate. Inhale possibilities. Exhale the thought of being stuck. And continue to breathe until you come back to yourself, until you feel yourself wiggling your fingers and your toes and stretching out your neck. Coming back to this present moment, coming back to this beauty, coming back to this gratitude of being alive and of having the ability to heal ourselves, having the ability to assist others in their healing and in other ways that we may be of service. come back into your body. Locking in everything that has come up that you wish to keep, letting go of what no longer serves us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I hope that this meditation was well received by those of you that are going to try it out. Um, we put a lot of love into it, so I know that it's going to reach the people that it's meant for. And I really want us to remember that we are perfect and we are whole just as we are. Even though we're imperfect and even though we might not be exactly where we want to be yet, but it's very important to remember our self-worth and to remember how far we've come and how far we can continue to go. It's just something that really wants to be said right now. So I want to honor that for anyone that it may benefit. Um, and yeah, I'm really grateful. Courtney, is anything coming up for you that you would like to share?
Definitely. I think the first thing I would really like to share is thank you to anyone that has taken the time for themselves, for starters, because it's really not an easy thing to go, okay, well, I've got some stuff that needs to be worked on. But it's even harder to stand up and say, I'm going to heal that. I'm going to heal my life. I'm going to change my life. And I'm going to go deep within myself to heal myself so that I can heal others and I can heal Pachamama and just live from a place of healing, from love, from gratitude, because love and gratitude are one of the highest frequencies we can be in. They just hold a very high vibration. And even stepping into that space for just a moment in time can really change your life. It can change your well-being and your health. It will bring in abundance. So I just want to say thank you for taking the time for yourself today or in the future if you're watching the replay. And thank you for putting your trust in us, because that's also a very difficult thing to do. We kind of look at these kinds of healings and these alternative ways as a little bit kooky and witchy, I suppose some people will call it. And it's not until you actually step up and say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it for me, that you realize, well, hang on, this is actually really quite powerful. This is actually it really works. So thank you for having that trust in us. Thank you for giving us time to walk this journey with you all, because that's where my gratitude lies the most, is with everyone that watches these and gives us their time, basically. Because without you, we've got no one to help with healing. We can do our own healing, but me and I suppose I can almost guarantee that Melissa is the same. We can heal ourselves and we can do that shadow work and the inner work, but we're really here to help other people. That's our passion. That's what our calling is. That's what the path that we're walking. So without you guys taking the time, we wouldn't be able to fulfill our purpose and our soul mission and our life mission here. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want to express my love for everyone too, even if I don't know you, even if we've never met, we've never had a conversation. I have a lot of love for you. I have a lot of love for everybody, because we're all family, we're all brothers and sisters, we're all here on the same earth, walking the same path. They might be a little bit different, but we're all soul family, and I have so much love for each and every one of you. I have love for the people that don't like me, that don't love me. I still love you, and I'm still going to hold space for that. So I just want to remind you all that you are so loved. You are beyond lovable. You are so worthy. You are beyond worthy. I have no words to explain how loved and worthy you really are. And I hope that you can awaken to that if you aren't already awoken to that, because you are a divine, beautiful, magnificent, powerful being. And you're part of my family. You're part of my soul family. And you have the biggest part in my heart. So thank you, and blessings, and so much love to each and every one of you.
That's so beautiful. I agree. Thank you to everyone um for, like I said, like allowing us to do this for you, because yeah, like we can heal ourselves, but we're healers, so we feel called to help others. And yeah, I'm very grateful for everyone that takes their time now or in the future to ground themselves that inner peace, at least for that moment. Um, so thank you for sharing that, Courtney. That was really beautiful.
Thank you.
I just I wanted us to say anything that wanted to come up. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and continue giving gratitude, um, by closing the circle and thanking, all that was a part of this. So, let me get my. I'd like to thank all of the ancestors that played a part in this, to hold and to protect this energy in this circle. I'd like to thank all of the higher selves that were here, that were present, that were guiding us. I'd like to thank Spirit for working through Courtney and I. I'd like to thank Pachamama, Mother Earth, Gaia, for her presence, for for everything that she grants us, for all of the love and nurturing that is there. I think the angels that were called upon for our protection, for our healing, for our love, for guidance, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I thank every single other energy that took place here that made this healing the beauty that it was, that made it everything that it was. I thank the individuals for tuning in for themselves. I thank all of the inner children that we have here and later. I'd like to thank our inner child for being present. I'd like to thank, the land that we're on for allowing this. I'd like to thank the stars, and so much love and so much healing and so much transformation. I'd like to thank the moon. And I know that after we go back into our lives, the teachings, the knowings, the wisdom that we have received here will stick with us in a way that will make it easy for us to implement them into our lives. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh. Wow. So now that we've done that, want to welcome anyone that's still in a meditative state to just continue their breathing and just take it easy. And we also wanted to, share some integration tools like self-care for after this. So it's suggested, it's invited to you to make sure that, there you go, that you drink water, that you stay hydrated. If anything comes up that, that you want to work through, you can always journal, you can always talk it out, and, just use your intuition to see what your body, what your mind, what your spirit is calling for. And I think that that would be a very good um, route to take. Do you have any additional self care that you want to share, Courtney?
A few that I would like to throw in there is really soothing, nice warm baths, especially if you're in America right now and you're experiencing the fall or autumn, as Australia calls it. I'm still trying to catch up with the different names for the same season. Just taking really nice baths with some Epsom salt, bicarb soda, and a little bit of lavender, and really soak that in. It's a really good integration, a really good way to integrate. Essential oils is another really good way. And the ones I would suggest at the moment would be frankincense and lavender. Rosemary would be another one. And just really incorporating those into your life. I find that they're really, really helpful before bed. I pretty much every single night will have some essential oil burning in my room before I go to sleep. Particularly lavender. Lavender is the one that I've been feeling really called to lately. And getting out in nature, get out with your shoes off, go and ground your feet, go and ground yourself in the dirt or the garden, the grass, whatever that is. Go out to the backyard with a cup of tea and just listen to the birds, to the cricket, to the insects that are outside. Watch the flies, the bees that are flying around. Really soak in the sun. If it's raining, really kind of give gratitude for that rain, for the water that it's bringing to us, the life it's bringing to the grass and the plants and the trees. And walking is, or any kind of exercise is really good for integration as well around healing. So yeah, and another one I might throw in there because I feel that this might really resonate with some people. Music. Music is a really powerful way to integrate as well. And I'm not talking about like your screaming death metal kind of music. I'm talking about medicine music. Some kind of music that holds really high vibrations. Because unfortunately your rap music and your screamo music does not hold a high vibration, and the words that you're singing along to with those are quite powerful, and you're bringing that into your life. So any music that's high vibration that really makes you feel really happy and loved, like medicine music, is another really good tool for integration as well.
I loved all of those. I was thinking for the music, I go on YouTube and I put, I think it's the love frequency, 432 hertz. And I just listen to that sometimes when I need some extra healing energy around with music. So thank you for that. I wanted to just give gratitude to this again, and to Courtney, and to, you know, having the opportunities that we had. And, you know, even I'm grateful for having a phone and internet connection to be able to do this. So wanted to give thanks for that. And let you all know where you can connect with us. So Courtney, if you want to let everyone know where they can find you, and you know, the services and offerings that you have available for everyone.
So I have a few different platforms at the moment. I have my personal Facebook page, which I'm pretty sure if you just type in Courtney Jane Simpson, you should be able to find me pretty easy. I have also just started a business page, which usually has all my offerings, and I'm building that up at the moment. And that is linked to my personal Facebook page. But that is, I think it's Sacred Healings with Courtz. And I'm also on Instagram, which is Courtney Jane Simpson. And that is also linked to my personal Facebook as well. So there's a few different avenues where you will be able to find me. And at the moment, I've only got a few offerings that I'm giving out to people. and one of them is shamanic life coaching. And at the moment they're free. And it's more of it's not a one-on-one session. It's more of a we'll work together for at least 1 month, because we can make changes in one session. You might be able to shift something or release something in one session, but it's the ongoing work with me that will really transform your life, where you'll really start to see the changes. So I've got those off.
So my internet went out as I was giving gratitude to my internet. It went out, so I apologize. There was that little brief interruption, but we will go ahead and continue letting you all know how you can stay connected with us. Yay! Okay.
Is that better?
No, it shows the same.
Oh, what a pain. I can just we can just continue, and we can do it without my beautiful face in it.
I know, I'm like, I want to see you. Okay, so I'm sorry it cut you off when it did, but if you want to add anything to what you were saying before.
I'm actually not sure at what point it cut off, so I'm not sure where I got to, but basically my offerings are on my Facebook, and I am offering free shamanic life coaching at the moment, which will be ongoing work with me. And in the future, very near future, I'm working really hard behind the scenes at the moment to create something extremely magical and beautiful, and I'm going to keep this a secret for now, but in the coming months I have something really huge to offer people that feel called to work with me on a much deeper level. So stay tuned for that. Follow me on Facebook and my business page on Facebook to know what that really huge, exciting, magical offer is going to be.
Exciting, so exciting. So it's healing with quartz, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's healing with courtz, or it's sacred healing with courtz. I've only just started that page up, so I'm still trying to get it going and get my head around all the business kind of stuff with that page. So it's in the making at the moment, but it is up and running at the moment.
Okay, great. So I will I'll put it in the description as well, so people can just click on there. But that sounds awesome. I am also a shamanic life coach. I am going to be opening up my my sessions in October. I'm taking some time this September to work on my own healing and just try to get to the point where I feel I'm at my best, so that I can serve you at my best. And I also offer monthly virtual circles, and they are moon circles. So I have full moon healing circles and new moon healing circles. And you can find out more information for the next one at Healing con Melie. Yeah, I'm going to put down our information down below. But I think, yeah, I'm working on other offerings as well, but until they're ready, everyone will know. So, yeah, I'm very grateful to have been able to do this with you, Courtney, and I'm ready for this next season. I'm ready to continue letting things go and making room for the new things that I want to birth into my life.
I'm so happy to hear that. And as spring is upon us in Australia here, I'm already on a path of creating the new and working hard at bringing in the new. And
I'm very excited about all of that, and I've been quite creative lately with my new offerings and stuff. So spring being my favorite season of all of them, obviously because the flowers come out, it smells amazing, all the animals and the insects and the bees and the birds come out. It's just been spring is usually always a transformative time for me, so really bringing in this healing today for myself, and really honing in on those new opportunities that I'm pulling in, new abundance, just a new me. It seems like I'm going through a new me every single day, but just bringing in a new me for tomorrow and the next day and the next week and the next 3 months. So, and I just want to thank you for doing this with me, for offering this to everyone and working so hard behind the scenes with me to offer this to people. And I just want to express my gratitude again with that, because I'm just in such a place of gratitude for you and the work that we've done together. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. You're so welcome. I'm glad that I pushed myself beyond my limits in a safe way, obviously, but doing things even though I'm scared, and doing things even though I don't know the exact outcome, and just trusting that with all the love that I have in my heart, I'm being led in the right direction. So thank you for being open to this. I'm really excited to hear what everyone got out of this, and how it made them feel, and what you released and what you called in. So thank you to everyone. Thank you to Courtney. I'm grateful. I'm excited, and I'm ready for this change. So yeah.
Yay. Would definitely love to have some feedback from everyone in about this. And I don't know how you're feeling about this, Melissa, but it would be great to hear if people would like us to do this again, because I would be very, very excited to keep doing this.
Yes, exactly. Okay. We'll be open to the comments and everything, and then hopefully bringing more healing to you all soon. So once again, thank you everyone, and thank you, Courtney. I wish you all a great night, a great day, depending on where you're at. Yeah, thank you. Signing off now.
All right.
Bye.
Love you all. Bye.